Good evening, Stitchers and FlossTubers. Stacy here as always, and it is late on a Monday night. And because it is so late, as well as because I didn't do a ton of stitching this month, this will be a very short video. This is episode 2 for February, and I'm still doing the 12-month town stitch along, so that will be pretty much all we get into in this video. I'm sitting here in my stitchy spot tonight, and which is on the corner of the couch and covered in a blanket and back against a big pillow, and that's pretty much where I spend all of my time. Kemper is over here. Let me roll the cart so you can kind of see him. There he is. Anyway, the first thing I wanted to show was I got these bags, which are very popular right now. You can find them at pretty much any craft store. But these, it was a set of 16. They are, I don't even know what this brand is. But anyway, I got these off of Amazon. It was a set of 16, so they have 2 of every color. Green, purple, blue, red, yellow, black. And they will fit any size of a regular piece of paper. So if it's bigger than 8.5 by 11, then it won't fit in here very easily. And so far I have put 2 of my projects into the bags. Fall Fairy by Dimensions that I'm working on, as well as the Dimensions Christmas ornaments that you can see through the somewhat clear outside of the bags. Also, I did some more planning on the rainbow black t-shirt idea that I had, as far as kind of getting more of an idea of the type of design that I wanted to do on the black tee, as well as finding an online website that I can use in order to make my graph. So I got some pins that will write on black paper. And these are neon pins, whereas the floss is not neon. But I just started drawing some ideas of designs that I thought that I might want to do, kind of wavy rainbow type things. I didn't want to just have plain stripes across. I wanted it to have some sort of fun, like confetti disbursement on one end or something like that. So these are the designs that I drew, and I think that I like this one the best, and I'm not sure the angle, maybe like that is how I'll do it, so that way it doesn't look like an S, and it also doesn't look like a wave, and it doesn't look like it's supposed to be a symbol for something like a brand name or something like that. It's just an artistic design. And so I kind of drew an idea of what it would be on the shirt. I'm unsure of how large this pattern will be. I'll be stitching it with 10 count, so that's where the graphing comes in and the dimensions and all of that. So in my last video, I asked for ideas on what a free app would be or something like that that I can use in order to put my graph that's in my mind down on paper. And my sister, of all people, responded, and she said stitchfiddle.com. So let me see if I can bring that up on the iPad so you can kind of see. Man, this thing is dirty. Everything's dirty around here right now. I mean, I say dirty and I'm not like living in filth, so don't think that. But I just choose to do things that I want to do over cleaning. And so then whenever I do clean, I clean everything all at once and then start over fresh. So Stitch Fiddle, like fiddle. So when you get on there, it will look like this. It has the option for knitting, crochet, cross stitch, or other. I don't know what other does, but I'm gonna click on cross stitch, and then it asks what kind of floss you're using. I'm gonna click on DMC, and then you can either make a chart from a picture that you upload, or you can create your own design just by using the chart. So I'm going to click empty chart. Now it's asking for the size of my chart. And right now at this moment in time I have no idea because I haven't bought the t-shirt. But let's just say, you know, I'm using 10 count Aida, which means that it's 10 stitches per inch. Let's say that we make it, you know, 10 inches. So that would be 100 wide. And then let's do 7 inches tall, which would mean 70 because I'm using 10 count. So I changed the grid size to 100 by 70, and if you click size calculator, it will tell you according to the Aida count that you put in how big 100 by 70 stitches would be. So I'm going to click that just so you can see it. So it gives you an option of a drop-down menu of what kind of fabric you're using. I'm going to click 10 squares per inch. All right, now we're going to click Create Chart. And this is what it comes up. Now you can zoom in and out. So I'll zoom out to be able to see the whole thing. So I zoomed out so that I could see the entire graph. And then as you go along, you can just fill in the squares or erase them and just kind of make up your own design using this. So I haven't played around with it too much. You can save your designs. You have to make a login on Stitch Fiddle. But if you click the color over there, it will tell you what number of DMC floss is that color. And you can change it up, the colors and everything too. But once I get into it, I mean, this whole project is going to be the longest starting of a project and probably finishing of a project that I've ever had, except for the whips that I have set down for years and years and years and are no longer whips because I'm not working on them. So all together, with the idea in my head and all of that, this is probably going to take a while. We'll just see. Anyway, what do you think, Kemper? He doesn't talk, and he's sleeping now anyway. Okay, and then last but not least, my 12-month town stitch along February finish is the police station. I noticed, hold on, before I hold it up, I noticed that whenever I ironed it, that the little straight stitch on this wheel was messed up. It was no longer straight for the straight stitch. I kind of fixed it. Hold on. There we go, that's better. All right. On the police station, the favorite part of it for me was the wheels of the car. It's like an old-timey kind of car. And on the pattern for it, it said police patrol on the car in white. And I'm unsure if I'm even gonna do that part. I don't think that it's pertinent to it. And I think it was because the words and the letters were so squeezed in there on the car that it's kind of a little tacky. So you guys let me know in comments or whatever if you think that I should put police patrol on there. I have all year to make adjustments to this until I'm done with all 12 of the 12-month town stitch along. And at the end of 2020, I will have 12 buildings like this that I can put all together on one piece and ultimately probably pay $500 to have it framed, because you know how framing is so expensive. The button on this one is the star in the center of the building at the top. It's like a metallic gold color, and other than that, there's a lot of beads on here, of course, just like every Mill Hill buttons and beads design has a lot of the Mill Hill beads on it. Oh yeah, the complete black outline on the car is all beads. There we are, the doors beads, the wreath, and the scallops of garland at the top of the building are all beads. Okay, so there we have it. The police station, February is done. Next month, for March, I will be starting on the firehouse. I don't know why I put the police station and the firehouse so close together in my year, because they're both pretty similar to each other. But for March, I'll be starting on the firehouse, and I will see you on the next FlossTube, which will be also in March. You want to say goodnight, Kemper? He's already asleep. Good night, Mommy. Good night, FlossTubers. I will see you next month. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and make sure to check me out on Instagram, where I post all my stitchy and crafty stuff, and I don't make it personal, at Stacy Noel CP on Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to Sassy Stacy Noel on YouTube, which is the channel that you're on right now. Thanks. Bye.